the closing remarks. Otherwise, nobody's going to get home tonight at all. You've got enough to give I want to thank the guests first of all. I want to thank Mark DeVille, who was dragged along.
Loveville.
Loveville. Sorry. Who was dragged along only to have his name mispronounced. And did a super panel with Ed this afternoon. Thanks to him. Thanks to Terry Curtis for coming and bringing the puppets to show us as well.
Which will be on show after the closing ceremony.
Ed Bishop had to go because he's got a long drive back to Leicester because he starts rehearsals tomorrow morning. Lovely man, Ed Bishop. For any of you who saw him do the panels, those that weren't here perhaps may not know that he has waived all his expenses. Not only has he driven himself all the way down and driven himself all the way back again, he's waived all his expenses and donated them all to the charity. Ed Bishop. Thanks to Adrian Cole, who had to dash off. It wouldn't be Armadacon without Adrian, really, would it?
No.
And perhaps I'd get some peace. So our last guest then, I think we better leave for our chairman. Oh, you've got a spare chair.
No! That's the external call that was, you never know. Cheers, right. I don't know, I just
You
sit
do
on
the
it.
MC and I'll do the furniture moving. I know my talents.
The competition results, the things you've all been waiting for. The fancy dress. If I call out your name, I'll give the campaign. If you want to come forward, we've got some little figurines that Lorraine's made up as usual, and issuing certificates. That's a stack. Right.
Oh, hang on. Terry, can you come up on stage, please, and take your bow for being a super guest? Okay, fancy dress competitions first.
Oh, right. Best original costume, Marion Pritchard.
Best media-related costume, Kerry Endicott.
Terry's having a massage. They come with emotion, I believe.
Or emotional, something.
How did you know? Right. Funniest entry. And nominees. Gary Loveridge.
God bless him, go all the way from my home this morning, which is about 90 miles away, and back again, knocking my wife up if that's the first.
Very carefully.
At 9:30 on the Sunday morning, just to bring the Tuckers video back.
Hey.
Oh, by the way, Gary, I'm told there's two guys in black suits and they'd like to talk to you later.
Special mention. Special mention, Claire Butcher.
Group entry, the Terry Pratchett Award for the most blatant attempt to influence the judges, the Harrow Tribe.
Well, two the committee prize for persistence, Fiona Clark.
15-1, Alistair Russell.
Winner of the Telly Addicts, Alison Trace, Dave Allen Woodford, Saxon Bullock and Geoffrey Hedger.
I know they're all thin then, they don't look like country.
Why is that totally very lovely to put all the photos around.
Right, the art competitions. Media related art. Dave, can't read it. What's that?
I don't know, I didn't copy that.
Oh, must be Trace.
Must be.
Must be Trace. Go and get your prize, Trace, for heaven's sake.
Well done, my lad, you shall have half holiday.
Best original art, Alistair Russell.
Best original model, Ken Cork.
Best media related model, F. Weeks.
Best model based on Terry Pratchett's books, Dominic Earle. Don't go, Dominic.
I'm not going that far.
You never do.
What of that?
Best model of man 30 years in... Hey? Man 30 years in space, Dominic again.
I can't, I wasn't facing it, it's your turn.
Oh, sorry. The short story competition in the serious category, if anything we've ever done that's gone serious, was Amanda Kerr.
Kia. She had to leave early.
She had to leave.
That was the girl who went in the cab with.
Right, so we will send bits on to her.
Okay, and the best humorous story was by John Meckley.
Obviously not.
Obviously not. Well, what a good job we didn't do the certificates at the Raven.
Media related photo, the winner was Geoffrey Hedger.
Most interesting com photo was Dave. I was Lord Snowden's shoe polisher Trace. That's it. You make
I missed it.
Now I want to thank the well, I suppose so. We could give another one, couldn't we? Winner of the monster competition with a grand total of 32 points, Dominic Earle. Dominic gets a free registration for Armadacon 4. It serves him darn well right.
You didn't get off lucky, did you?
Right, I want to thank the committee. Sharon Jessup, who did all our publicity and tracked for miles around sticking up
Where is she?
posters in shops and heaven knows what else, and contacting all sorts of radio people. Stand up, Sharon. John Parker for printing, design, publication, anything that needed desktop publishing or hard work or midnight oil was John's department. Lorraine Pritchard, who organised the competitions, donated the prizes, became guest liaison officer, all round good egg. Lorraine Pritchard. Mark Butcher, who was our member without portfolio portfolio, which meant he got all that really grotty jobs that nobody else wanted to do. Mark. Claire Butcher, who amongst all our other duties was Deputy Chief Steward. Marion Pritchard, Treasurer, Secretary, Resident Vulcan. Blooming hard work all the year round from Marion. You don't see half of what she does for this con. It's incredible. Marion. Alison Trace, Chief Steward, Programme Director, and staving off so far her third mental breakdown in a row. Steve Pritchard, Vice Chairman and Nagger-in-Chief. And last, and if I don't say it definitely not least, you'll probably kill me, our Chairman. I always do, I'm too short, I don't get seen in the crowd. Our Chairman, Dave Trace.
Well, if I'm last and I'm by no means least, unfortunately the one committee member we didn't thank was Cheryl, who was my co-MC and managed to do all the things I couldn't do. Behave herself, tell clean jokes.
Stay sober.
Stay, I don't remember that.
Exactly.
Right, oh, it's following me to all the other bits, is it? Right, can I thank Kerry for terrifying him to his legs, comparing the 15 to 1, doing everything for the certificates. Can I thank Vicky Lawrence for legging it all over Plymouth, trying to get the press in and tell them we're not all loonies. And that's a job we've been trying for 3 years, and if you've done it and I haven't, you spy. Thank you very much. Jason Gorringe for doing the still photography. I know some people know I did some, they were available, but they were terrible. I mean, he knows what he's doing. Thank you, Jason. Well, it says here I'm supposed to thank Steve Green and the technical crew, but I'm not sure I should after that. No, can I thank, seriously, Steve and the technical crew? You've seen what they can do. Let's hear it for the technical crew. Can we have those claps pulled back in, please? One that's missing there, I'm going to thank the stewards for standing there while my wife leaps all over them. What I want to know is, what's his secret? She never does it to me.
Money.
Thank you for stewards. I don't know if you were overworked. If you were, I apologise. If you weren't, I'll get you next year. Or she will. Thank you very much, all the stewards.
So Ross, it's there. Hang on a minute. That's all, thank you. Thank you to all the dealers who spent their time and energy. I hope they had a good time. I know some of them had a good time. Thank you all for coming and supporting us. Thanks to Sage Electrics for the technical gear. to Marathon for the stage. All the modelers who brought in their precious exhibits for us to see, thanks a lot. We've already thanked the stewards. They get thanked twice. Thank you, the stewards. And thank you, all of you, for coming, because without you... This is true.
Quick, rewrite somebody.
Rewrite. Without you, there wouldn't have been a con. Thank you for the role players who ran practically non-stop role-playing out in the annex. Thanks very much. And to Claire, what were they called? Clarecraft for doing the Pratchett models yesterday. Super display. I think that's just about it. We're going to tell you how much we raised in a minute. Bits. The card for Jean Roddenberry is still on the registration table. Anybody that hasn't signed it, you can do so for the next hour or so. While you're doing that, you can also register for Armadacon 4 at the reduced rate, but more of that later from your chairman.
Sorry, it's like technical hitch here. Has anybody got a big one? Pen that is. Has anybody got a marker pen on them, very quickly? Can somebody at the back go to the registration desk? We need a large marker pen for very, very important reasons. Wrong page. Yes, I have got to thank possibly, in fact, no, definitely, the most important people who came to this con and made it what it is. Thank you. I'm wasting my time up here if you don't come. Maybe I'm wasting my time if you do come. I don't know. Thank you very much for coming. Give yourselves a cheer, clap, whatever. Can we do that bit first?
Just to the back.
Do the raffle. Right, we're going to do the raffle. All the bits. Terry is going to do a deed. And the first number is
113.
Yeah.
113. On the back, you have won the luggage. Good it, what, Luca? That's the horizon?
Registration.
Oh, right, that was it.
Registration I mentioned next year's Armadacon.
Right. There are three, I thought it was three.
I'm sorry.
Can't get the staff on this.
27.
You.
G. Hedger.
Oh, good. Consolation prize for not
Read
being
all
the
the German
Armadacon
novels,
thing
yeah.
this year.
And the last one, what's the last one for?
I have got no idea.
I believe it is
It's one of your plans, actually.
Is it? Oh, the one you took? Oh, wow. 25. Steve. Looks like Picard.
All I can say is, anybody at Real Place at Steve's, watch it, set this thing on your characters. Right, I've been asked to make a few last minute sort of announcements for the very important piece of information. The card we sent to Margelle Barrett, co-powerman, is still on registration desk. If you want to add your eh?
Carry on, I've just done that.
You there? Oh, yes, she's just done that. Well, BBC Adams. Registration for Armadacon 4. Just to remind you before you leave, if you want to register today for next year's fun and more fun, £15 is the registration fee today. A £5 supporting fee will secure today's rate. But that is for today only. Tomorrow it jumps to the disgusting sum of 18. And we'll go up to 20 on the day, so thing. The date and the venue for Armadacon 4. The date is 1 year from today, so it'll be the 7th and 8th of November. And I told them that though you tried really hard, you didn't really know the staff. The hotel will let us back. So if you want to book your rooms up, it's this hotel next year.
Special thank you to the staff because they were absolutely terrific.
Yeah. Video. Hang on, yeah. I've been asked by our chief steward, who's still working, you mad woman, the video choice. Can I ask a quick question? How popular would it be if we put Next Gen on in here? Right, Next Gen's on in here. Is there anybody else going to be who's not watching Next Gen, but watch something else?
What else?
No.
There are 3 videos still running. This one, the 2 upstairs.
I've got Killer Clowns from Outer Space with me if anyone wants to see
Would anybody like to watch Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
I'd like to challenge me.
Would anybody like to see Truckers again?
Yo. I missed it.
I would. I missed it. I missed it. That.
I have video 1 straight after, or as soon as we get there after.
Right, as soon as we clear, video 1 will have Truckers.
Video 2
will have
Wizard of Speed and Time.
Wizard of Speed and Time.
Watch that.
He's watched that one. This one will have Trek seasons 3 and 4. We do apologise for not getting 5, but I think there's only 2 people in the room who've seen it. We haven't even seen it. Is he pausing? Yes, Terry's reading.
After you finish watching telly.
It relies on someone who's actually bought Vicky's aboard. I've still been here.
How many copies do you want?
I'll go get it.
Right, okay, I'll do it whenever you like.
Afterwards, a speeding time.
Whenever you want.
Some point after 6, watch the notice board. We will work it out.
Bedtime story.
Yeah, I'll get bedtime by Terry. Keep it all calling, so it's like a minute now. Before after we do the check, is the check ready? Oh yes, remind me. Being the nice, kind people, Terry, could you do us the favour and stop plugging one of your books, please? And could you plug the con? Because we'd like you to wear this and remember us as being the wonderful people that we are.
You asked for this. If I didn't shave strategically, people would never shake my hand till I heard me.
What are you smiling at down there? Terry, would you like to say the last few words? Before we hand over the check.
It's been a really great con. I like this kind of con. I like the con where you can actually get to know everyone. I've made some new friends here, one or two enemies, but we won't talk about that. Guests of ours always get thanked at this sort of thing, and really all you have to do is come along and kind of shed the light of your presence on things, and it's not all that hard. I'm always amazed at the amount of people that actually come out to hear the likes of us. And I've been watching some of the sums that have got paid in the auction. I managed to sell you some most astonishing old rubbish. One or two of you got actual bargains if you didn't but know it, and one or two of you I think do know that. But good Lord, some of the things you bought. And there was me telling Radio Devon that you weren't a load of crazy thieves. So I think you've all done extremely well, and you deserve a round of applause as well.